What up, gamers? It's Noon here, back with episode 31 of our campaign as the Command. We just finished a bunch of missions here, and this campaign as a whole, which is awesome. So we'll start a new one probably down in the Raj, I think. Yeah, because we don't have a truce with them anymore. But we'll see what we get off it. We're also dealing with the spirit situation, so we're trying to repair all of our temples. In fact, we have repaired all of the ones that we can, but we'll see how that goes. And someone in the comments a few episodes ago pointed out to me what the what is it? There's a state edict that I unlocked, the Laws of Ninun, which changes the culture and religion and... yeah, I think it's culture and religion of all of the human majority things. So I'm gonna pop that on here and see what happens. Let's just checking. Yeah, I don't know if this tells us if they're human or not. So I guess we will see what happens. But thank you so much for the person who let me know that. Sorry, it's been a few episodes since you said that. I record these in little batches, so that is the reason it's taken me a little while to get there. Now, do we have people on this? I don't believe that we do. Okay, someone's dealing with it. Okay, this guy is on it. So let's unpause. We do have some tech that we can take ahead of time, but I don't think I will. And I'd like to get this on time. I mean, this is the last one, which is quite nice, and the leader siege is pretty good, but I think I'll just leave it for the moment. I'll also be building some buildings. What do we need? I mean, we always need manpower. How are we going with governing cap here? Pretty significantly under it, which is good. We could build some more forts. I think we're just going to build manufactories. We've done all of the really high value ones. Guess we could do Karashi forges. Merchants assassinated. Oh no. Anything here? Plus 16. Anything here? Yeah. Okay, we're building workshops. Wow, that's a lot of merchant assassinations. Discontent in the war room. Ruh-roh. It was a rather uneventful day in the war room when the messenger arrived. Rozu, along with the marshals of the Wolf, Boar, and Lion commands, were discussing the reports they had received from the Great Command's successful campaigns. Lands had to be redistributed, governors assigned, and dissent crushed. They expected to be left to their deliberations undisturbed as usual until they heard a knock at the door. A messenger claiming to represent the Tiger, Elephant, and Dragon commands delivered a message on their behalf. Due to our expanded roles in managing the territories outside our people's homelands, we of the Tiger, Elephant, and Dragon commands respectfully request positions within the war room in order to provide our regional expertise for the good of our Great Command. A continuation of the current state of affairs is untenable given the scale of our Great Command's territory. Signed, 3 marshals. Short and to the point, the letter brought a palpable tension into the war room. While there were some disagreements initially, the overall consensus was clear. Okay. Tiger, Elephant, and Dragon commands will grow more discontented, typo, as time progresses. We must reconsolidate our strength inside Shamakad, this bit up here, and begin to prepare for a protracted siege. Lose 1 stability, 10 legitimacy, and loyalty equilibrium. Okay. That's concerning. Consolidate our strength inside Shamakad. So I assume this is to do with these missions down the bottom here. Dealt with the Tiger Command, the Great Insubordination. Okay. Fort level 6. What does this need? Okay, Tiger Hobgoblin. Alright. Well, that is a little alarming. I don't know exactly what it needs from us, but I am going to build some forts within Shamakad, which is here. Is that inside or outside Shamakad? Inside. Okay, so I'm going to upgrade a bunch of these forts. Wait, can't I build level 6 forts? Yeah. Why can't I build it here? Oh, right. It says I can build it, but I actually can't. That's weird. Yeah. Okay, curious. It also kind of makes me want to delete some of our forts outside. Yeah, let's delete some of our urban forts at least, because they're going to be high development provinces if we're going to go to war with them. I don't know what kind of scale this is going to take. Like how long it's going to be, how hard of a fight it's going to be. Where they're going to be. Mountain Fort, GTFO. It's a level 4 fort, let's get rid of it. Jungle Fort. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of unfortunate in case we get attacked in the short term. I don't know how long this is going to take to kick off this event. But I feel like... Sit inside Shamakut. I mean, we've owned this forever, right? I can't remember where those, like, bases are. Let's just do it. We'll be fine. Like, we're not really gonna have any issues being attacked, I'm pretty sure. It does mean I'm tempted to, like, put off that the next campaign. I'm not sure if we'll like get a campaign event. Delete this one just because there's like pathway through here. That one I'll leave. This is a little bit gamey. But you know, what are you gonna do? Give me a game, play a game. Alright, this is a jungle fort. That's an urban fort. This will also save us a bunch of money in the short term, though. I mean, I'd much rather just not lose lose all of our forts and stuff. There's also not really very many good places here to defend. Yeah, there is a free... Oh, there's not a free building slot, okay. I think I'm going to destroy this courthouse. Oh, wait. That's really annoying. Sure, let's destroy the school as well. These ones are not worth that much because they're just like our allies nearby. Anything I can upgrade? Yeah, let's just upgrade all of our forts. Ones on grasslands are, like, not as good. Sorry, this is not a thrilling opening to the episode, but yeah, you know what? Don't build that mill. Upgrade the castle. It's more important. All right. It did say they would grow more discontent over time, so hopefully we get like some more warnings about it. Okay. Oh, looming disaster. The Great Insubordination can be stopped never. All right. Okay, okay, and so if their loyalty is low, there's issues. Alright. Whatever. Makes me really want to get this tech. The Expeditionary Force. After the debacle in the War Room, Rosio had a few things to think about. Normally these affairs would not justify a moment's extra thought. However, all three subordinate marshals had jumped over themselves to schedule private meetings with the Grand Marshal. As if that could make any difference. Of course, Rosio was not stupid, and they were well aware of how badly visible disrespect would go over. So they needed to listen, and they needed to at least seem like there was a chance to convince them. First there was the Tiger Marshal, the one and only Zoshin Tigerborn. He came with no plans, and a determined glint in his eye. Zoshin set an hourglass on the table and began waxing large about Rahani jungle combat. Rosio did not really care. Upon wrapping things up, Zoshin finally tied it together. They decided to integrate all these tactics into the Tiger Doctrine. Against who? Rosio knew that going along with this was not such a wise idea, but maybe a few well-placed words could keep the subordinate sated. So we can lose a bunch of money. That's quite a lot of money. Or they can lose loyalty. I mean, I kind of just want to get this over and done with. Losing all that money, that's like 8 loans. It is a lot of shock damage, which is great if we get it when we go to war with them, but it's going to put them off going to war with us, you know? Yeah, just... let's tell them to get going. Hardy Seaman. Nice. Can I get anything from them? I wonder if there was something I should have done in terms of the, like, division that would make it more effective. Presumably we lose them once they arrive, otherwise I would give them fortification. Could get 5 cannons? I don't think that matters very much. Yeah, alright. Alright. Doing alright for absolutism. Gives us discipline, admin efficiency, foreign cause. Alright. Just clearing up these rebels. Oh yeah, could consider building more troops. We're pretty close to our limit, and if they, like, secede, we're gonna lose, limits. The Dujat Proclamation. Zushin stands before an audience of notable Rahini governors, both human and hobgoblin. Where is Rahin? Okay, it doesn't actually show here. Is it a subcontinent? Rahin. Alright, yep. So, like, all of our Dujat properties, basically. Oh, they've actually seceded. Okay. Hello. It's with a clear conscience and a heavy heart that I protest the foolishly short-sighted decision made by General Marshal Rosuo to deny the Tiger Command its rightful place alongside our brothers and sisters, letting the followers of the high philosophy fester in poverty as hobgoblins from Shamakar dominate the upper caste. We ask not for privilege or status, but mere coexistence with those that sought to plant us here in a land that wishes to return to the caves from which we came. We ask not for strife, yet it finds its way to us. It's my regret to inform my distinguished guest that the Tiger Command shall henceforth formally sever itself from the existing military command structure, creating a parallel hierarchy headed by yours truly. Such words only tip the scales further in favor of bloodshed. I mean, yeah. Okay. Possessed warriors. This is indeed a most unusual and concerning development. Oh, there's another spirits thing. Alright. Good, because... Yep. It appears the spirits have taken an active interest in our army and are possessing the soldiers during their training. While it's fortunate that they're still following orders and not causing harm, the situation is highly unpredictable and could potentially lead to complications or accidents. As a first step, we should ensure the safety and well-being of our soldiers. They should be closely monitored during their training to prevent any harm or accidents. Additionally, we must conduct a thorough investigation into the origins and intentions of these possessing spirits. I would advise consulting with our court wizards and scholars to see if they can shed any light on this phenomenon. It may also be prudent to seek the guidance of spiritual leaders or mediums who have experience in communicating with spirits. We must proceed with caution and gather as much information as possible before deciding on the appropriate course of action. The safety of our soldiers and the stability of our army are of utmost importance. Okay, so we get less fire damage, more shock damage. I think that's kind of good for us. Military. Cannons are better in fire, which makes sense, but yeah, okay. Alright, so you're gonna stop drilling. All of you dudes are gonna come over here and we're gonna just immediately leap on them, I believe. That's my plan. They get some rebels, haha, suckers. Okay, we can't actually walk in there. We'll just deal with rebels as they arise. I will leave... Nah. I'm just gonna do it. Alright. Right, they're our subject. Interesting. Curious. Alright. We can't annex them. They want independence. Can we release them? Doesn't look like it. Try influencing them. I don't think that's gonna work. Alrighty. Well, let's take this. And upgrade all of our troops. I guess we'll take the shock ones. Alright, it is a little irritating that we can't declare on them. You come on down. Kind of happy for them to be suffering with rebels. Oh, actually, yeah, no, we don't do anything about that. And you leave. Okay, well, we won that, unfortunately. A lot of separatist sentiment. Okay. The Elephantine Marshal. Just want to make sure no one's... Yeah, they're all stopping their independent... whatever. It was not a particularly busy day for Rosuo. Most of his schedule was routine, save for an impressive chunk of time that needed to be carved out for a meeting, at the behest of who was meeting him, no less. In walked Tion-kun Elephantborn, his approach accentuated by the crinkle-crackle of paper. Oh, lovely, thought Rosuo. We were going to take up the whole schedule. The Grand Marshal watched Elephantborn set down his documents, rearrange them into some ineffable order, then finally fix his gaze on his commander. Rosuo tried not to let his disinterest show. The bomb had very capable fortresses, Tion-kun explained, and he had reason to believe that he could improve on them even further, creating a nigh unbreakable citadel that could be used to great effect. With the proper approval, he would oversee a prototype built around the elephant war camp. He already had a few drafts here, as he explained in painstaking detail. Around the war camp. So that's what he was getting at. Rosuo's gut told him this might be a bad idea. Probably. Not loving all of this bad idea business. No. And you know what? Since we can't actually go to war, we're just gonna, like, retreat back into our owned provinces. It'll be annoying if we, like, get attacked, but, I suspect we are just going to get abandoned by our insubordinate lessers. Okay, they do be having troops. I can seize land. Sure. Proclamation of Sicheng. Okay. Hikari stood atop a stage, rows and rows of commanders, engineers, and inventors sitting before her, listening. I stand before you all to deliver unfortunate tidings. Over the course of the Dragon Command's existence, the upper commands have stifled our innovations, our inventions, even denied our resilience. I ask you all, would they have denied us if we were one of the 3 upper commands? No. Until we are given the presents we deserve, not least of which is free access to the famous War Room, then we must refuse to constitute a part of the Great Command. If they do not believe that our command is sufficiently experienced to provide counsel, then we will need to prove that we can provide it in droves. Who's with me? One clap, then another, and another, all the way until the audience applause was deafening. A match has been lit. You know what? I think we actually need some allies. There's no one even remotely useful. Jianxiang, you hate us. Jadari is our ally. They like us quite a bit. We have a lot of favors. Alright. Why are we losing money? Probably because we're miles over our limit? Yeah, we're miles over our limit. Interesting. I mean, it's not going to do much, but yep. Let's take our tech. That'll help a little bit with income. We're going to turn one of these off autonomous and cancel that guy. Actually, we're going to turn them both off autonomous. Again, that's only saving us a little bit. You know, it might honestly be worth... And we're also over our limit of leaders. by a fair chunk. Tell you what, let's just delete some guys. Who are our least drilled guys? You. And you. And how are we going? Yep. You. Now we're only significantly over our limit. And let's look at our leaders. Who's got the best shock damage? We'll get rid of this guy. 6312. Let's get rid of them. That's enough for now, but I guess we'll probably have to get rid of more when the next guy disappears. Okay, Spirit Swarms, not really our problem at the moment. Okay. Before a crowd of soldiers, Wuhyun and Hobgoblin alike, Tion-kun unraveled a scroll and began to read. Children of the Elephant, despite being as powerful, as wealthy, and advanced as all three upper commands combined, we are denied our rightful place in the Great Command. I mean, if it had been up to me, I would have, you know, just happily given them a spot in the war room, but it's fine. No matter how much we produce, no matter how effective our works are, they're taken for granted, as if these things are things anyone can do. But I say, no more. Effective immediately, we are to sever ourselves from the Great Command, such that we finally might claim our rightful place in the world. Who of your number shall fight for their sovereignty? It won't take much more. Yep, it won't. Alrighty. Well, at least we've got, like, some slightly separate... Like, we've only got a front here. What do our other vassals think of this? They're all actually super chill, which is nice. These guys actually like us quite a lot, which is funny. But we are over our limit again by a lot. Yeah, 400. Okay. Delete some more troops, I guess. And we're over our limit again of leaders. Three siege is quite nice. Okay. We have unassigned merchants. That's interesting. I'm not entirely sure why, but sure. Let's collect here. Got 66% here. Let's transfer. Can restore more temples. It's expensive though. Okay, we can do this one. Eye of the Blizzard. Rosio had made the decision and the court had agreed. It was time to imprison the mystical Great Spirit. After lengthy discussions and debates, all that remained was to carry out this monumentous task. Rosio, along with the courts and court mages, took on the monumental responsibility of rebuilding the numerous high temples that dotted the landscape of Hellas. These ancient structures, once in ruins, were meticulously restored to their former grandeur over the course of several months, a task that united the entire nation in purpose. The people worked tirelessly not only to reconstruct the temples, but also to learn the ancient wards and rituals required to activate them. Now, as the high temples stood tall once more, the time had come to put their efforts to the test. Rosio waited patiently at one of the high temples, positioned to lead the ritual that would summon the Great Spirit. Snowflakes drifted gently from the sky, a harbinger of the spirit's imminent arrival. Rosio whispered under his breath, the frog is coming. Several court mages stood nearby, ready to activate the high temple when the time was right. The earth trembled, and Rosio counted in preparation. 1, 2, 3. With a lifted hand, he signaled the mages, and right on cue, Heng Du Bo descended from the heavens, causing a tremendous storm to erupt where he landed. Simultaneously, a magical storm of yellow and blue energies surged from the activated high temple, creating a spectacular clash of elemental forces. The Great Spirit leaped into the sky once more, with Rosio listening to the wind, instinctively pointing to the next high temple to activate. The court mages, following their ruler's lead, launched another magical missile into the air. A pillar of energy appeared on the horizon, met by a burst of blue sparks as Hengdu Bo descended nearby. Rozuo counted again. 1, 2, 3. The process repeated as the Great Spirit was led to another high temple, this time the Earth Temple, causing a seismic event that sent people to the ground. Rozuo could sense it. The wards of the high temple had intercepted Chengdu Bo. Without hesitation, he pointed to the sky with both hands, and every mage released a missile into the air, creating a dazzling display of lights that dominated the heavens. The rest of the high temples activated one by one, while Hengdu Bo was still recovering, ultimately subduing the giant frog spirit within ancient sacred energies. Finally, peace and balance were restored to the land, bringing an end to the spiritual turmoil that had plagued Zhanjie for so long. Damn it. Okay. Get land attrition and legitimacy. It's probably still worth it, even though it's technically in our subject's land. Yeah, don't improve with them. There's no point. I'm pretty sure. We're still way over our limit. This feels like a bad idea. But we can't be losing 200 a month. This will last 30 months or something. How in debt is Jadari? Could ask them to prepare for war. Because presumably they're gonna, like, declare on us. Who's this? Okay. How far off are you? Minus 51. We can't even ask these guys. Can't ask any of these guys because they all hate us. Abdel Khanzad hates us. Berkel Ozavar is almost pointless. They've got 14k troops. Yeah, these guys are all... they're at Mill 18. Interesting. I wonder if I'd waited before I'd taken the Mill Tech, if they wouldn't have had it. But, anyway. Why do you not have a fort? Okay, now we can build level 6 forts. Alright, let's start upgrading all of these. I mean, might as well do it even though it's a bad province for it. I don't know how this works if I end up increasing it to level 6, if it saves money or time or whatever. Why can't we upgrade this one? Oh, because it's too small. Okay, I've got a new rival. That's fun. Sure. Let's also just embargo them, because why not? Who else are your rivals? Jad, Raj. Okay, doesn't help. There's no way we can... Yeah, 200 AE. It's not going to work. Alright. Oh shit, where did all of our money go? Literally all of it. What the hell? Oh, I just built a shitload of castles. That's what happened to it. Yeah. That was kind of silly. Alright. Unfortunately, that means we need to eliminate another army. Minus 66. How many troops do they have? 178, 0? And presumably there's like an event where they generate troops. Okay, that's fine though. They can all deal with that. Burn some manpower. Is there anything that they dislike so that we can speed this up a bit? Reassess teachings. Presumably that changes our religious thing, which might honestly be worth it. Yeah, let's... Oh, yeah, change your current God Lost teachings. Yeah. Where is it? Reassess teachings. Unrest and discipline. Fort defense and shock damage. That's probably going to be the one. Morale and corruption. Yeah, let's take fort defense and shock. Yikey doodles. This is quite the disaster. I mean, this could be the end of the run. Is there anywhere else that we can stack that many people? Our capital. I'll probably end up hiring some mercs. We're going to take a lot of loans here. In fact, I think it's Garunin that we can take, yeah, 5-year loans at 1%. Let's do that. Probably could have done that earlier when our income was better, but oh well. Okay. That's not good. They still have actually 0, but that does concern me. $35, 2 years. Okay, we got a new guy. It's a 646, which is good. Does make that change kind of annoying, but that's fine. Yeah, let's keep the fort defense. Using 82 a month. How far over our limit are we? About 50. Alright, we're gonna do it. I'm only 6 over our limit, and only losing 19 a month. That was silly of me spending all of that money on these star forts, which a lot of them will be done, but a lot of them will not. Too many Diplo reps, yeah. Relations, not a huge amount we can do with that. I mean, Kudet Kai. Okay, these guys want us to confront Bavaria. This is another command. Alright. Great. Perfect timing, lads. Well, we'll go with Wolf Command, because I think that will be the easiest when we get around to it. These guys have a lot of small allies. It would be nice to destroy the Raj. But no, let's go with Bavaria. I want to also get these like trade provinces and stuff ready to go. Okay, mission complete somehow. The Karinyana fleet. So we just need mill power, diplo power, and 100 gold. Okay. Where's Shramaya? Okay, I'm not going to take that just yet. Because it's going to cost us stuff, and it's going to be useful later. I really need this legitimacy. Let's do that. And let's improve our special commission situation. We should definitely get cheaper advisors as well. Sure, trade efficiency. Morale seems good. And sure, this guy sucks, but he's cheap. Right, there we go, making a profit. That was silly, I should have done that a long time ago. Let's actually look at the army quality of our... We don't have subjects. Alright, Oops, that's Navy quality. You want Army quality. Alright, so we do have better morale. We've got the worst discipline. Okay. The morale is helpful. Well. Okay. Land maintenance half price. It's not very useful. Do have some rebels coming along. That's alright. We'll just deal with them when they arrive. One Splendor, hooray. Just let them do as they please. 168, 96, 125. So the Tiger has the worst military, but the biggest one. Oh, is it the biggest? Yeah. They have the worst morale. They do have offensive quality and quantity. Offensive quality quantity. Offensive quality quantity. Cool, guys. They're all just allied with each other, which is useful. You know what, I'm going to improve here. We will take that. Sure, you can have a seat. Particularists. Okay. So that's a good idea. Can we get anyone to give us stuff? Nope. Yeah, I don't want to finish that mission, thank you. Okay, how we doing? 35. Yikes. This is alarming. Look how much we've shrunk. It's so sad. We are still a great power, but only because they're our subjects. We're gonna lose that as soon as we finish. I wonder what would happen if I went to war with someone so that they were all in a war alongside me. I mean, they wouldn't help because they have 100% liberty desire. It is interesting. Yeah, maintain. You know, I did myself for not changing over my guys earlier. You know what, I think I kind of want that third stab now as well. We don't need that admin points right now, we're ahead in tech. Okay, here we go. The Great Insubordination. It was a bright afternoon when a parcel addressed to the Grand Marshal arrived at the war room, the courier breathless and drenched in sweat. It was not the odor of the package that first caught Vitero's attention, but rather the petrified look in the courier's eyes. There was no need to gaze into the box, for through the cracks in the lid it was already clear that the parcel contained the head of the Great Command's envoy to the Tiger Command. A crude way to declare war, but the message certainly came across. With the beginning of the Great Insubordination, the Tiger, Elephant, and Dragon Commands have moved their war camps and capitals farther from Shamakut in preparation for war. These new capitals have all been fortified such that successfully sieging them without weakening their defenses first would be near impossible. We must blow down the Tiger Command fortifications with a concentrated artillery strike. Dwarven siege technology must be used against the Elephantine wars, and the metals that fuel the great cannons of the Dragon Command must be seized. Okay, there will be a decision to weaken the capitals of each rebellion command that must be taken before the command can be sieged successfully. Sieging down a capital puts an end to that nation's rebellion. Death to the traitors. You've done well to deliver this important message. You are excused. Okay, so Tigers declared wars. And... oh, Jadari has dishonored our call? You bastards. That's exactly what I was hoping would not happen. Sigh. Alright. Well, that seems like a good and dramatic point at which to end the episode. Thank you all so much for watching, and when we come back next time, we'll find out if the command has any future at all. I'll catch you next time.